All right, greetings. Let me see if everything is working. Peace, family. Peace. All right, peace, family. It's Professor Griff, and of course, you already know this is On the Masters. All right, we come and we bring the information to you in order to arm the masses every Monday and every Wednesday at 12 noon. Someone said, man, you be playing that beat like you. We don't know what's about to come on. But when you hear that beat, of course, you already know it's Professor Griff, and this is the Masses. Shout out to everyone. Let's see who's in the building. Let's do a Wednesday afternoon kind of check-in. All right. Greetings to everyone. Of course, crazy and hectic times we living in. So Alabama's checking in. Manny on the check-in from Alabama. Dang. All right. I got you, good bro. All right. Janice Davis, thank you very much for always checking in. All right. Peace to everyone that's just saying peace. All right. Where y'all from, though? I got to get an idea. I got to get my finger on the pulse of what's happening with the people. Where y'all at? All right. Buffalo, New York. Man. Every time I think of Buffalo, I think of the cold. Anyway, Sacramento, California, thank you very much. Papa J, Indiana. Janice, I don't know. Indiana. Philadelphia is in the building. Hempstead. Dang, DG Films from Hempstead. Houston, Texas. The H-Town. Delaware, the Chi, Chicago. All right. Long Island. We call it Strong Island. All right. Strong Island is in the building. All right. Queens, New York, Detroit, of course. All right. Exit 21, of course. All right. Exit 21 is always in the building. The 718 area called Queens. I'm thinking that's Queens. 718. Albany, New York is in the building. DC is in the building. All right. Virginia, Canada. All right. Hazelhurst, Mississippi. God damn. Hazelhurst. That sounds like something that'll be on I don't know, what's the name of that movie? I don't know, with the witches and the fly people on the brooms and the Hazelhurst. Harry Potter. You tore a page out of Harry Potter's book. Anyway, whoever you are from the WA, I don't even know what the hell that is. Charlotte, North Carolina is in the building. All right. Albany, Georgia is in the building. All right. Anyway, somebody said the boogie down. All right, the boogie down. The BX is in the building. All right, so whoever sent me that message about the WA, yo, how you even throw that sign up? What's WA? Can somebody please tell me? Anyway, today's subject we're going to be dealing with and talking about and hopefully discussing Trump's 10-point plan to fix the American educational system. All right. Somebody said Australia. It's 1 a.m. in Australia. G-Funk. All right. You said Washington, bro. What Washington? Washington, D.C. or like Washington, like the state Washington? Like, yeah, okay. I guess that's W.A. All right. Send us a bumper sticker or something so we'll know from now on. Anyway. Tim from Valdosta, Georgia. Anyway, this is Professor Griffin. Of course, this is On the Masses, and Trump's 10-point plan to fix the American educational system. Let's dive right into it. Let me ask this very vital question: what is wrong with the present educational system that is operating now in the United States to educate the masses? The masses of young people in America. Not only young people in elementary school, but grade schools, middle school, high school, junior college, and as you move on to higher environments of learning. What is wrong with the educational system? All right. I attempted this morning to pull up stats. Where does America sit in the educational system as far as the stats are concerned on a worldwide scale. Where does America sit in mathematics, in STEM, in I don't know. Where does America sit? You said they don't teach real subjects. They don't teach critical thinking. Hold on. Ronald Thompson from England. Peace. What's good? You said they don't teach critical thinking. Not enough diversity in education. Now it's going to be less. Okay. Someone said they don't teach real education or real subjects. They don't teach critical thinking. Well, what is real education? Ernest Grant said the educational curriculum needs to be revised. Okay. Can we go over the history of the educational system? Who put the present educational system in place as we know it? Who put the present educational system in place? Do some basic research. Stop typing. Do a little bit of research right now. Said the history books are wrong. Lack of actual skill building. G-Funk, that answer is surface and too broad. Who that slugger? You're absolutely correct, but you got to put more information than that. Ronnie Davis, you're correct, but put more information than that. Dewey and Cunt, Tim, you got to put more information than that. All right. Thank you, Keenan. When we talk about educating the masses and we talk about arming the masses, listen, we cannot just use one word. All right. You said the creature from Jekyll Island. People don't know what that is. Give me some more information. Someone said Horace Mann. All right. Danny, thank you very much. We're arming the masses, so we have to put full sentences up. All right, last time I checked, your brother, Professor Griff, can read a little because I went through the public educational system in America, all right, which decapitated me. If I didn't let that go and started studying on my own, yeah, I'd be up shit's creek. All right. You said Dewey and Cunt are... Hold on. Dewey and Cunt are the philosophers of Western educational system. Who financed it? Who funded it? Jeffrey Take One says the Rockefellers and the robber barons. Which Rockefellers? How did they do it? Come on, fam, talk to me. If you go to a search engine and you say who established the present day education system in America. The establishment of common schools in the 1830s. Horace Mann, in Massachusetts legislation and secretary of the state's Board of Education, began to advocate for the creation of public schools that would be universally available to all children, free of charge, and funded by the state. Some say it go deeper than that with the Rockefellers. All right? According to you guys. From 1871 to 2021, a short history of education in the United States of America. They have this thing called the normal school. It's based on the French 16th century model of schooling. What did Rockefeller have to do with that? Did he fund it? All right. Somebody give me some proof that the Rockefeller Foundation had anything to do with the educational system. Horace Mann, hold on for a second. Ronnie Davis, I got you. Horace Mann from 1796 to 1859 is considered to be the person who established the foundation for the United States public educational system. All right. The term normal school is based on the French model of schooling, which model classrooms and teaching practices were taught to teacher candidates. This was a laboratory school which children, both primary and secondary levels, were taught, and were instructors whose teachers learned together. So they actually learned together. Are there different forms of the educational system in its outstart? What was Rockefeller's quote when he talked about the educational system, when they talk about they wanted a society of not learners, but actually doers to work in the factories? Give me a Rockefeller quote in reference to the educational system in America. I know I'm moving kind of quick. All right. Buffalo Normal Schools. Buffalo State was founded in 1871 as a Buffalo Normal School. It changed its name more often than it's changed its building. It has been called the State Normal and Training. All right. What goes around comes around. What is good teaching? All right. And then we need to ask ourselves, was this educational system designed to educate Black people and Native American? John D. Rockefeller invested in the institutions of higher education and used this influence to change the educational system. Keenan Mitchell, what did he change the educational system to is what I'm looking for. Janice Davis, you're absolutely correct. Rockefeller said to himself, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. Workers. Workers to do what, family? What was going on at that particular time that Rockefeller, which Rockefeller are you talking about? Can y'all give me some names, some individuals? Jim Stone, you're correct. He says he wants a nation of workers, not thinkers. John D. Rockefeller, thank y'all very much. You have to understand something. If people are seeing this for the first time and they don't know these one word kind of answers that y'all are giving me, then they won't know what to research. And sometimes research can be very difficult because they're constantly taking the truth out and off of certain platforms and certain information and certain databases. So we have to speak in full sentences and give people the proper information. So it was John D. Rockefeller and the Rockefeller Foundation who changed the educational system, changed it from what to what. We already know John D. Rockefeller said they want a nation of workers, not thinkers. I had this conversation the other day with a young lady. We were just basically talking about, the idea of young people learning how to write in cursive writing no longer happens in the schools. They don't learn cursive writing. Why not? Thank you very much, Jim Stone. Design factory workers during the Industrial Revolution. All right. The educational system is a system of indoctrination and propaganda. All right. 1849 says right brain, left brain connection. I don't know what that means. Sumatra 3366 says, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. Okay. So I pulled up an article last night. It says war on woke universities. Can someone please help me out with this term woke university? The war on woke university. Now this was written, I'm pulling this from the timesofindia.com. November 12th, that was the other damn day, 2024. Who's still talking about woke? Okay, this article is about Donald Trump. We're going to dive into that, this idea of war on woke universities. Donald Trump's 10-point plan to fix American education. Well, whoever you are, if you're still talking about woke, you way out of touch. That was, damn, 10 years ago for black people? And in order for you to even use the term, you got to know and understand the plight of black people in America and the idea of why we say people are woke or why we are woke. In order for you to use the term woke, you have to know and understand that we were once asleep. Well, who put us to sleep? Who put us to sleep? All right, so a few people, do me a favor before you, I know you're rushing, but proofread some of the things that you're saying before you send it out. Riri says, Griff, isn't cursive writing curses anyway, and spelling is speaking or writing spells? Yeah, but you still have to know how to write. And the documents that forged America are in cursive writing. So spelling, which is writing and spells, and cursive writing, which is casting curses and spells and all that kind of stuff. All that is absolutely true. So Riri, how do you spell your name? You still got to navigate. You still have to know how to write. If someone, God forbid, if a family member died and they left you a will, and they left you $250,000, if you don't know how to spell or sign your name, how you gonna collect that chump change? Riri. And thank you, LeVar. It's a form of communication. We want Riri to collect that $250,000, so we still got to write in print, and we still have to write in cursive in order to sign our name, right, Riri? Thank you. Hey, Riri, when you get that $250,000, can you call me? Thank you. We're not participating in the system, Riri. We're navigating the system. We're navigating it. Let's change the language. All right? All right, let's dive into the article. War on Woke Universities. Donald Trump's 10-point plan to fix American educational system. By firing accreditors and enforcing new standards that emphasize American values, free speech, and career readiness, Trump proposes to hold institutions accountable to reduce administrative costs and introduce accelerated, affordable degree options. His plan also includes penalties for schools engaged in discriminatory practices, including potential taxes and endowments to fund restitution for those that are affected. That's a lot to unpack. First, he's going to fire the current accreditors. Do we understand who are the accreditors and what is an accreditor? We don't have time to go over all of this, but make a mental note of that. All right? He's going to enforce new standards that emphasize American values. Can someone name me 5? Nope, I'll take 6. 6 American values. Coco Chai, send it to me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. KHOKO Chai. You got to send that to me. 678-557-2919. I'd like to watch it, but you got to send me the link to my phone. 678-557-2919. Come on. I need some American values. Keenan, Mitchell, we're not talking about that right now. Give me some American values. You said life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Whose life? Whose liberty? And when do we end up at the end of this pursuit of happiness? Kate, thank you. Lovely Doll said bigotry and racism. DG Films says American values, guns, cocaine, money, liquor, lies, cheating, and stealing. Okay. Jeffrey said freedom and tyranny. Brother Chris says number 1, lying. Number 2, cheating. Number 3, stealing. Number 4, murder. So these are the values they're going to install back into the educational system. Individual freedoms, self-reliance, equality of opportunities in American dream and hard work. Vanjie, like, where you been? Individual freedom. All right, it just kind of threw me off, Vanjie, because are you listening to what these other people are saying? Because I'm confused here. Help me out. Keenan Mitchell says war, capitalism. Hold on. Freedom does not guarantee the liberation from conflict. You're absolutely correct. Xenophobia, discrimination, profits over people, genocide. Danny Random says the U.S. value God, guns, oil, and it should say drugs, not guns twice, Danny. Everybody start proofreading what you're sending. All right. I've heard that before because I've taught that before, Danny. That's how come I knew where you were going with that. Gold, oil, and drugs. What Danny meant to say. The article goes on to talk about the free speech and career readiness. We're still talking about values now. All right, so in talking about the values, you've overwhelmingly tell me that American values are gold, oil, drugs, criminality, hatred, bigotry, rape, murder, theft. Need I go on? All right. So if you're going to institute these particular things in the educational system, because right now, I think we've said it a couple of shows ago, that America has, I believe, over 200 and some odd military bases around the globe. I didn't forget greed. Cassie Jacobs, I didn't forget greed. Miss Jacobs, I didn't forget greed. I got you. So I'm saying to you, if Trump is going to instill these things, all right, how is the American educational system ending up in the head of a black child, an Asian child, or someone that they don't consider American? Because when you start talking about American, that equals white. Help me out. Am I going down the wrong path? When they say American, they mean white. Everyone else is hyphenated. Am I right? Wrong? Talk to me, fam. All right, I need y'all to talk to me. Everyone else is hyphenated. Thank you for joining us, Chance Rogers. We are talking about Trump's 10-point plan to fix the American educational system, and we're just cracking the code right now. We're trying to figure out he's going to change it from what to what, all right? And then how is he going to introduce this whole idea of accelerated affordable degree options? When the degrees that we have now, people have paid thousands and thousands of dollars for these degrees that absolutely do nothing for them. DG Films, why do you consider yourself an American? What makes you an American? What makes you an American? So Donald Trump says he is going to lay out a plan to fix the American educational system. You said look up NDF, Atone One Love. Why don't you tell us what NDF is? How are you going to fix the American educational system? What is the American educational system based on? If the American educational system is based on the falsification of African consciousness and then lying in the history books, and then it's based, the educational system being based on lies, falsehoods, what are you going to do from that particular point? Can y'all name a few things that's in the educational system that's outright lies? Can we name a few things before we move further into this article? You're right, Noble. It would be the United States educational system, right? Jason, I don't normally put comments like that up, but you're absolutely wrong. You're wrong in so many ways. You talk about no one talks about it. Well, we've talked about it, Jason. Go back 10 years ago. I don't even know how old you are, but go back 10 years ago. We talked about it. All right? So Black Prime TV says they're going to establish white history. Okay. So, oh, damn. Hold on. That was ugly. So we're going to start with the whole idea of Christopher Columbus discovering America. All right. So we're going to start with the George Washington chopping down the cherry tree, Christopher Columbus discovering America. What else? Trevor, I don't know if you're trolling or what you're doing, but you know goddamn well our history didn't start on no damn slave shit. You about to get blocked. Okay, Jeffrey, you said patriotism and nationalism. All right. So the history we have now, Rick, is white history. So we can't start off with the Christopher Columbus thing and the George Washington thing. Okay, how about the whole discovery of America with the Pilgrims, and can we do the Thanksgiving thing? Can we still do that? All right, we can't do that either. Wow, y'all killing me. All right, so can we still do the white Jesus thing? Can we? Because he says he's going to institute prayer back in the school. Who are you going to pray to? We have to revamp the national anthem, Shakir said. Okay. So everything has to change. Christopher Columbus, George Washington, the Pilgrims, Thanksgiving, the white Jesus. All of this stuff has to change. Not according to these people in this article right here. Donald Trump unveiled an aggressive plan to reshape American education, aiming to counter what he describes as skyrocketing tuition costs and left-wing indoctrination in colleges. What is the left-wing indoctrination in colleges? Because if you define what is left-wing, then we're going to have to go down that road in pursuing the idea of what is right-wing. I guess that's the thing that's diametrically opposed to the West wing ideology. Yeah. What is left wing indoctrination? Come on, fam. I need y'all to think today with me. Come on. Come on. Trevor Clay says the lies that we've been taught. Give me an example. What is left-wing indoctrination? Because this person from India, timesofindia.com, started the whole conversation off just real ignorant, like war on woke universities. Cheryl Knight, talk to me, Cheryl. Anything civil rights related, like give me an example. Come on, talk to me, fam. Give me some real answers. Left-wing indoctrination, what is it? Give me an example. Okay, God's Cats says anything not getting a W-2 is left-wing indoctrination. Damn. Part of it's pushing transgender surgeries on children. That's Nature L. Roots' idea, an example of, okay. What do we have to do with that? And did we ask for these particular things in an educational system that's supposed to educate black children? Papa J said, children's books in schools about homosexuality. So this is that left-wing indoctrination. Is this what this Indian dude is calling war on woke? Is this what he's calling woke? Well, this is not what we consider being woke. So I don't know what's happening here between this Indian dude with this article, white people thinking they understand what woke is, and then they want to force this other stuff on us in the educational system and calling that woke. And this is what Donald Trump is actually saying, which is left-wing indoctrination in colleges. It is outright confusing. It's outright confusing. Thank you, Janice Davis. Now, let's move on. Further down in the article, I don't have time to read all of it because we only have an hour. It says, yes, Trump just declared war on the woke hijacking of universities. Jabril, I'm glad you're on here because maybe you can help me. John Trey, thank you very much. I'm glad you're on here, so maybe you can help me. They're confusing what woke really is with these other people being woke. And now they're saying Donald Trump just declared war on the woke hijacking. This is huge. And right now, if black people are reading this same article that I'm reading, we are thoroughly confused. Number one, we'll fire radical left accreditors who bias the entire system. We'll take on the Marxist maniacs and lunatics. Does anyone in this audience right now that's watching this still study and practice Marxism? Raise your hand. Can you raise your hand, please? And what is the Marxist ideology? Does anyone still practice and or study Marxism? Number 4, will defend the American tradition and Western civilization. will defend the American tradition and Western civilization. What is American tradition and Western civilization? What is the American family? Maybe I'm kind of off today. This is Wednesday. Y'all call it hump day. I don't know what you call it, but right now something energetically is happening and I'm just not. American tradition and Western civilization. Tradition is white. Slavery. Class struggle. Miss Davis, he said he had this all laid out in the Project 2025, even before he got elected. They were planning this for a minute. That's why those of us who read the Project 2025 did not want him elected. So when you say they, who are the they, Miss Davis? Let's get on the same page here. Let's get on the same page. They are the individuals that don't claim to be Republican or Democrat. They're just using those particular parties to push the Project 2025. Those they that you're talking about, Miss Davis, don't claim either party. And so I'm glad you said that, Miss Davis. All right? They don't claim either party. So if we need to go back over, well, we didn't go through Project 25 on this platform because I think I started this after the Project 2025 thing was out. But if we need to get an outline of the Project 2025 and go back over it, we can do that. All right. Thank you, Ms. Davis. The conservative white nationalist community, right? So what about us now? Yeah, Shakir, Ms. Davis is absolutely correct. They laid it out. So, Ms. Davis, were they using the Democratic Party in the same kind of way? Because I always say they two wings of the same damn bird. It's someone controlling the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. So regardless of who was going to get in, they were going to push Project 2025 any old way. But let's dive back into the article. And I'm going to lay out for the few minutes I have left real quick. I'm not going to read it in depth, but I'm just going to lay it out. Overhaul of the accreditation system. 1. 2. Promotion of American tradition and Western civilization. 3. That was 2. 3. Protection of free speech. Everyone can have a problem with that one. 4. The elimination of wasteful administrative positions. 5. Accelerated low-cost degree options. 6. Entrance and exit exams for accountability. Wow. 7, I believe. Taxation and fines on non-compliant endowments. 8. Restitution for victims of discriminatory policies. 9. Emphasis on career service and job placement. Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3. Protection of free speech. The elimination of acceleration of low-cost interest and exit. Taxation and fines of non-compliant endowments. Restitution for victims of discriminatory policies. Emphasis on career services and job placement. I believe those are the 10. Those are the 10. All right. So now can we find those 10 inside of Project 2025, Ms. Davis? Now the question I want to ask at the end of all of that, how is this going to affect us? And where was my good brother that claiming he was American in the chat? I forgot. I don't know who it was. I'm trying to find who it was. So are you going to be the beneficiary of these particular things? Those of you that claim that you're an American? Those of you that cry goddamn crocodile tears when they ask you to put your hand over your heart and sing the Star Strangle Banner? Come on, help me out. I've actually seen some Negroes cry. Oh, and I'm like, bro, you crying for real? They singing the Star Strangle Banner and you crying. Or they pledge allegiance to the flag of the United Snakes of America. Family, no one is coming to save you. If we don't start coming together right now, all right, in every city to put together a contingency plan and an infrastructure so that we can save not only ourselves, but our babies and pull them out of this educational system and educate them on our own, what they really truly need to know, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some problems. We are going to have some problems. You said nothing united about it? Damn, John Trey. I am saying to y'all, we have to come together and begin to entertain the fact that we need to educate our own children. Some of us have already been on that. I've spoken at least 4 or 5 different Marcus Garvey schools back in the day. I've spoken at independent black schools. All right, Imani Muke Bomani Baruti has had the Akabin house for I don't know how many years, him and his wife, Iniya. All right. When are we going to entertain the fact that and know and understand that we have to educate our own? No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to save us, fam. We have to, at this point, start coming together. All right? So some kids online already started at Black Project 25. What does that mean? Bruce Lee, what does that mean? Mr. says we need a national black tax program. All right? We need to start pulling our monies together to set up institutions. All right? For example, there need to be at least 5 in Atlanta. Downtown, up north, Kennesaw, past Smyrna, probably Marietta, Kennesaw area. Then out east, Stone Mountain area. Then out west, Lithia Springs, Douglasville, Estelle. Then down south, McDonough. So there'll be no excuses. We need to start educating. Then there needs to be a dynamic, full, what's the terminology I'm looking for? Workable online presence portal where everybody can tap into. It could be. It could happen online. We need to come together and start educating ourselves, though. No one's going to educate your children, family. If we're talking about the idea of Trump's 10-point plan to fix the American educational system, that does not include you and your babies. Shout out to my good brother, Guy. Gas Tactical. Every time we come on here and I see you guys, that's when I start taking up vegan food, because I know you on point, right? I saw you jogging, throwing punches and whatnot. For real? Nah? That wasn't you this morning? Okay, just check. I thought I saw you, though. Jogging backwards, you know. Nope, that wasn't Guy. Okay, might have been Guy. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. All right. But anyway, all right. If we set up something online where everyone can tap into to get the real education, and there's communiversities that are online. Dr. Reverend Phil Valentine has a communiversity. Kaba Kwabene has a communiversity. Who else? Can y'all tell me other people that have universities already online that we can pull black information from? We need to put together a list of all those websites that we need to be supporting and tapping into to get the truth. This is one of the reasons why they wanted to ban TikTok. Then they wanted to buy it because they understand the whole idea of educating people. I agree. We need to have you the head of the self-defense program, Professor Griff. Thank you, Ms. Davis. Thank you. Put my name in the hat, Ms. Davis. Trust me, if your brother, Professor Griff, was head of the self-defense program, yeah, we wouldn't have to worry about the enemies from without, and definitely them Negroes and them enemies from within, because we would deal with all of that. I mean, you about to radicalize me in a minute, Ms. Davis, on my program. I'm trying to keep it even keel. Shame on you, Ms. Davis. Don't do that to me. I'm just saying, though. About to get me all riled up. So anyway, we need to, stop. Elohim _ Jamal. Don't even mention that person's name on here. No, shame on you. Claude Anderson, yes. That other character, no. Because in order for us to follow you and go to your website and help promote and support and pull information, you got to have some damn integrity. You got to have some integrity. That's why we say we'll get rid of the enemy from within. Well, Ms. Davis, go send me an email. I'm giving a free firearms class this Sunday. All right, maybe Guy will help me out on that. But I'm going to give a free firearms class online this Sunday. Ms. Davis, take my email address down, and the rest of y'all take it down. That's right, John Trey. We need a drop squad. Serious Minds info@gmail.com. And let me type serious, SIRIUSMINDZ info @gmail.com. Send me an email, family. Let me know if you want me to send you the link. This weekend's free firearm class is on Sunday. That's right. I'm going to wait for you to get out of the mosque, the church, the temple, wherever it is that you go. And then we're going to have the class. That's why Miss Davis said she won't be in the class. She said, look, I'm with it. All right. So for the few minutes that we have left, fam, I think what we need to do is, we need to establish whatever those websites are. If you have the websites that you think that there's a list of them that we need to put up and put somewhere where people can tap in, all right, then we'll do that. Let's put the websites up where people can pull information from about who we are to establish this whole idea of getting knowledge itself. Number 2, we have to piece apart Project 2025 to understand what we talked about today in reference to this whole idea of them reconstructing this war on woke university madness and the 10-point plan to fix the American educational system, when the American educational system never, ever included educating black people. All right. Hopefully we can put in place something that will reverse the trend of coonism, Uncle Tomism, selloutism. I know those are not real words, but I'm just saying you get my point. All right. We need to put something in place to help those individuals out. If we have to sign those people up for them to go and lay on somebody's couch so we can properly diagnose these particular individuals, and maybe y'all like to submit some names. You know, I'd like to say Uncle Charles Barkley needs to lay on somebody's couch so we can undo that process of what happens. The Boule 5, D.L. Hughley, and what's the other chubby dude's name? Harvey, Steve Harvey, and what's the other smiley dude name? Ricky Smiley, and there was 5 of them. I should have remembered. I should write their names down. We have to undo this thing that they got going on in their brains, man. They are so, man, this system will be, the house will be burning. And they will like massa, they bring buckets of water. I'm like, no, man, let that burn. Jason Whitlock, Tyler Scary. Well, it's supposed to be Tyler. You said Tyler Scary. Okay, cool. I got you. Joy Reid. Gerald Jones. I'm not going to mention that name because I'm not sure about that. I don't want that brother coming for me. Damn, y'all, somebody else put his name in there. Are y'all serious? No, I know. Yeah, I know he didn't do it. For real, he went left on us, Master Lee. Why isn't Whitlock part of that group? DG Films, are you serious? Y'all got to send me some information about this person y'all mentioning. I don't want to mention their name, but y'all are hitting me in my chest right now. You said you want me to be the one to talk to him? Well, give me some information about him. I don't know what's going on. Okay. But all of these people that want to keep the system going. All right. We said earlier, a couple of shows ago, your belief in the system is what keeps the system alive. All right. You keep believing in the system. Damn, yoga, you too? What did this dude do? Yoga. Y'all, all y'all that's mentioning this dude's name, y'all got my email address. Can y'all send Master Lee? You got my email address. Send me some information on what this dude did. Banji Wap. Okay, anyway. Y'all are distracting me with yoga. Send me something, all right? So I can know what y'all talking about. Anyway, all right, infrastructure needs to be put in place, and we can start online where people's getting people's minds right. All right. We need to kind of put this in place because we have to kind of, like Dr. Wesley Muhammad says, the nigga must die. Not the naga, not the black guys. The nigga, the one that white people made. Yeah, that has to die. That mentality, that concept, that whole idea, that individual that's operating in that frequency, we got to get rid of that. We got to crush that. DG Films, send me a text message, man. 678, my number 678-557-2919. Griff. That's my number. Maybe we need to build something where people can tap into and they can start getting some black information. All right. Maybe it needs to be an app. Maybe it needs to be something that people can readily get their hands on. All right. Maybe DG Films can lead it. We could put some monies together to pay him for his work, and we can make it happen. All right, maybe we could do a membership, DG Films, so we could get people to fund it and get information from that particular portal. All right, that's my idea. I don't know how to build apps. You do. You understand what I'm saying? Master Lee said the app is necessary and very much needed. All right. Anyway. All right. I'm almost out of breath, man. Guy, that was you that I saw this morning jogging? All right, cool. All right. Movement politics, like, send me the website. I don't Yeah, I'm not in those circles. There's just certain circles that your brother, Professor Griff, stay away from. I just kind of navigate and I move in silence. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not, yeah, I don't, yeah, I'm only going to speak about and promote what I can deliver. I could deliver the information. I could deliver some classes. I could deliver a few things. I could bring some people together that can work together and make some things happen. I'm not going to promote anything that I can't deliver. All right. I'm about to do an affiliates program with a couple of people overseas so I can get y'all the information. That's what I can deliver, man. I can't. Yeah. Trinity, what's up, bro? What's up, Trent? You coming on an hour too late. We about to get off. It's every Monday and Wednesday at 12 o'clock. All right. All right. Give thanks, Master Lee. Give thanks to everybody that joined me today. Listen, we have to move in integrity, fam. All right. I'm sure y'all heard the term keeping these 10 toes down, but hey, we have to be solid for real. We have to move in integrity for real. I don't care how many followers we got, how many hits we get, and all this other kind of stuff. We cannot deceive the people, man. I don't mind someone coming along and hitting me up like pull my coat on something. Let me correct it. All right. All right. I love you all to life, fam. And I will be coming on Friday because I want to introduce this idea of the this affiliate program that I'm a part of. All right. That has some real information and some real knowledge. Once again, pick up the Serious Minds Brain Tonic, and the Resurrection Formula is on sale now. No, the Resurrection Formula is on sale now. All right. If you want to take advantage of the sale, text me 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. Go to my website to get the Serious Minds Brain Tonic, www.professorgriff.me. All right. Support the platform, support the cause as we move forward. This is your brother, Professor Griff. I love y'all to life. Peace, fam. Peace.